Department today paid tribute to an officer who witnessed the unimaginable, the murder of a little 5-year-old girl tossed over the side of the bridge leading to the Sunshine Skyway. Officer Drew Vickers was headed home over the Skyway Bridge last January when he saw little Pheobe Jonchuck thrown over the side. And today, before the award ceremony, he spoke publicly about that night for the very first time. And Fox 13's Steve Nichols tells us it's a memory that still brings strong emotions.
Today, St. Pete police officer Drew Vickers received his agency's Meritorious Service Award. We first met a career-switching cadet Vickers in 2008.
It was just wanting that career change to something a bit more stable.
But an encounter this January rocked any notion of stability.
At first, it's just shock and the horror of seeing a child die.
Headed home a bit after midnight, Officer Vickers saw this car speed past him, then stop at the top of the Dick Meisner Bridge. The agitated driver got out, shouting something.
On initial contact, I was concerned for a gunfight.
And even after 25-year-old John Jonchuck pulled a sleeping 5-year-old Pheobe Jonchuck from the car,
I was still anticipating some type of a gunfight using the child as a human shield.
Within seconds, something far worse happened.
He just drove the kid over the railing into the water. Kid's in the water, I don't see him.
Jonchuck drove off. Following him never entered Vickers' mind.
When I saw him discard Pheobe over the side of the bridge, my immediate concern was, please let me see her in the water so we can help her.
But Pheobe drowned after her 60-foot plunge into Tampa Bay. Her father,
Phoebe was my daughter,
was quickly arrested. Officer Vickers tells us good support and counseling helps him handle the psychological trauma.
It was initially very difficult to talk about it because it made me so angry it brought me to tears.
But now that anger is focused on being Phoebe's voice in court.
I can't think of a victim other than a child who needs that voice as much.
In St. Petersburg, Steve Nichols, Fox 13 News.
Oh. Officer Vickers deals with a constant reminder of that night. He has to drive over the Skyway every day to and from work. He tells us as time goes by, that is less and less emotionally stressful.